Good morning from me to you on this wonderful Monday morning, Monday the 6th of July. It's the start of another whole week. I say this every Monday I say it. It is the start of a whole new week, and wow, you made it, guys. You made it through another complete week. That's amazing. What does that mean? That means that, you're a week older. You're a week wiser. You're a week where you can look back and think, what have I learned? All these good things. You're a week closer to your birthday or Christmas if it's not past. You're a week of experiences better off in the long run. Indeed. It's good to be here. I like Mondays. So many people go, Mondays. I don't like Mondays. Mondays are mundane. Mondays is, and it's sort of like something goes wrong and they go, oh, well, that's Monday for you. Monday this, Monday that. Shut up. Monday's just another day. What's the difference between Sunday and Monday? Well, the sun. The sun's on a Sunday, the moon's on a Monday. I don't know. There's no difference. It's just a day. It's just a day. And if you look on it as just a day, you can continue to think, yeah, it's just a day. So yes, good morning to everybody. Feel free to say hello in the chit chat Charuni, because you know how much I like to interact with you guys. And wait a second, what is missing from this? We have not put up hold on. Seriously, what is the image that is missing there? Yes, of course. Right. So all this week until I get the go ahead from Miss Llama, we're going to talk about the little collab fusion that Llama and I did together. She sent me a beautiful piece of art, and I sent her a beautiful piece of prose. I put them together and we came up with a collab fusion. That is a word. It's a thing. I'm going to put that on some of the merch. Hashtag collab. No, just be collab fusion. Hashtag it's a thing. It's a thing. Okay, so I'm trying to see what she wants to do to launch this video. I don't want to put it out there until we decide how we're going to put it out there. I think that's important. Very, very important. Good morning, Mr. Knack. Mr. Cog Knack. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Thank you for being with us on a Monday morning. It's good that you're up this late. Thank you. Oh God, big yawn. Oh, I should never have pushed the snooze button. I should have just got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, done my yoga and come straight to the computer. But this morning it's been like up at 6:45, go to the toilet, switch the kettle on, grab my medication, which I still have to take, by the way, and not done any yoga this morning at all. The blood is not pumping. That's why I'm going to be yawning. Right, so what else is there to talk about on this bit here? Tonight we have on the, what is it? The round table, yes. On the round table we are going to be talking about the Big Trouble in Little China, that amazing movie from the 90s. I mean, it really, really is a great movie. If you've not seen it, you need to go and see it. You need to watch it before tonight. I think it's on, I don't know whether it's on Netflix. I don't know. I don't even know where to go watch it. I watched it on demand on the Sky Movies thing I've got through my cable TV. Oh God, I need to do my yoga in the morning. I need to do the stretching. That's what's wrong with me. The blood is not flowing round. Yeah, that's what we're talking about tonight. One of my favourite movies of all time, which is good. Oh, I'm so glad that you watched it, Cognac. Good morning, my mum. I hope you had a great birthday yesterday, Mum. If you didn't know, that yesterday was Grandma Mama's birthday. She turned 102 yesterday, which is great. The kids don't believe it, but I know the secret that she is actually a century plus 2 years old, which is great. And yes, she'll probably be spitting her coffee out as I say this as well, which is good. Yes, Kurt Russell perfectly executed some serious comedy during this movie, and what can I say? It was all in the reflexes. That's also going to be a tagline as well. I want his t-shirt. You know that t-shirt that he wears? I tried to find one to wear for tonight, but I couldn't find one. But there you go. Dear. Oh my goodness. Nose. Right. Excellent. But we're here to talk about the papayers. Which is, it's good. I'm just quickly scanning through them just now. Wow. Nothing's jumping out to be too crazy. It's quite mundane. To be perfect, mundane Monday. Yes, right, let's go to the papers and we will get talking about them just now. Like I say, there's nothing too wild about anything there at all. Right, we'll start off with the Metro. And the Metro is saying the show will go on. This is, the other day there we talked about Dame Helen wanting an injection of help, whether it be cash, whether it be a program of funding slowly like trickling in to help the theatres and the arts in the UK because of Corona and the fact that, you know, this whole sector, this incredible sector, this British establishment. When I say British, it's one of the few things that are British that I would agree with. It's not just English, it's not just Scottish, it is actually very British. The theatre going public would miss out on the arts closing down, or small art companies. We're not talking about art, we're talking about the arts, like plays, etc. Theatre, the lovely side of life, indeed, yes. Okay, so Monday's front pages are dominated by the Prime Minister's pledge to give theatres, museums, cinemas, music venues and art galleries a 1.57 billion funding boost. The show will go on is the Metro's take, as it reports that more than 580 million in grants will be available to the struggling arts sector. Elsewhere, several papers mark the 72nd anniversary of the NHS, which actually was my mum's real age, by the way. She was born the day the NHS was also born. They share a birthday, so it's very good. So here we go again. Daily Express going in on the saved 1.57 billion lifeline for British culture. Huge relief for our theatres, museums and music venues. The Daily Express says West End giant Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber described the funding package as a huge relief after it was feared establishments including the Royal Albert Hall would go bust while they remain in lockdown. There you have it. Guardian, it also leads as well. This is all the same thing. I'm not going to dwell upon particular points, but the Guardian is the same as well. Johnson pledges 1.5 billion lifeline to keep the UK arts sector afloat. What else we got here? We have, the Guardian quotes the Prime Minister as saying we must protect and preserve the arts, all we can for future generations. The playwright James Graham tells the paper the money appeared to be more than most people in the arts dared dream of, but added that he wanted to drill down into the detail of the plans. Be interesting to see what it has to say. British theatres win emergency funding to avoid arts catastrophe in the Eye. Leading on the same story, the Eye says thousands of live music and performing arts venues will be saved from permanent closure due to funding. And PM roll up your sleeves to tidy Britain. This is a good one. Boris calls for post-Covid cleanup and hails relaunch of Mail's Great Litter Pick. Opting for a different main story, the Mail says Boris Johnson has called upon the nation to roll up its sleeves and clean up the rubbish discarded during lockdown. The paper says plastic and waste have piled up in areas of natural beauty after callous visitors tossed their rubbish aside as restrictions eased. I would also like to point out, let's bring up the bigger way of looking at it. Here we go. The headline down the bottom here is Palace Courtiers disgust at Ghislaine throne picture. What it doesn't show is who's sitting next to her. And it's a very famous actor. In fact, you know what? Let's go and look that up. Because I think it's unfair that they're just showing her, to be perfectly honest. Ghislaine Why am I doing it over there? I don't want to do it over there. I want to do it down here because you need to keep that up. That's it, silly Billy. Ghislaine throne image. Where's the picture? Where is that picture? It's here. I got it in here somewhere. Don't worry. Here we go. There you are. Look, it's Kevin Spacey. Yay! Somebody else that likes to touch young people in ways that are inappropriate, allegedly. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Needed to get my phone. Indeed. Right, yeah, so Kevin Spacey's on the other side of that picture. Look, see, look, if we go like this. Bang. There's Ghislaine. Bang. Look, you can tell it's the same picture because of the way her expression is in her face and her legs are crossed in that way, and there she is there. I think fair enough, you know, let's just face it, the Daily Mail may not have had enough room to put two potential sex pests on the front page of their, I think that would just be too much for Daily Mail viewers to take it all in one foul swoop, you know, but that's the picture. There, let's have a look at it again. Kevin Spacey on the thrones. See, when you look at the picture, right? When you look at the picture, it doesn't look like that's the throne room. I don't think that truly is the throne room. It looks like, you know, a couple of chairs from the dining room that would be at each end. You know, like you'd have the king at one end and the queen at the other. All right, and that's where it would be. You know, that's what it looks like to me. It doesn't look like that. That's not where knighthoods are done or OBEs are handed out. Surely not. And we only have a queen just now, so why is there two thrones? You know? It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Medication time. Let's just take the meds. Take your meds, Mo. Take your meds. Take your meds and calm the hell down. Uh-huh. But yeah, I find that a bit crazy. And listen, see this let's clean up Britain bullshit. Drives me insane. Okay? Why? And we're a bunch of privileged tosspots in this country. We really, really are. Thinking that we can just leave our shit lying around. I mean, really, come on, people. You know, we turn around and we disrespect other people. Well, maybe not you personally, not me personally, but collectively, unfortunately, we are tarred with the same brush as the ignorance of many others in our countries. So when people say Americans are stupid, all right, they don't mean all Americans. They're just bracketing people together. When they say Britons are ignorant, you know, well, most of them are right, but again, most people are not ignorant in this country. A fair whack of us aren't. But the point I'm trying to make here is, right, we've been asked to pick up litter discarded by people. Why is it being discarded in the first place? We mock the crap out of countries like China and Russia, and I have first-hand experience of how clean Moscow was, or is, sorry, right? And I found it quite insulting when I came back the first time I went to Moscow. And the insulting part was, how was your trip, Mo? My trip was great. You never believe this. I didn't see a single cigarette butt on the ground. I didn't see any chewing gum on the ground. It is such a clean city. It's so clean. I don't think anybody drops litter there. Ah, yes, Mo, but that's because Putin would have them shot if they turned round and they dropped litter. And I'm like, what? Aye, Putin would shoot them. The secret litter dropping police are armed to the teeth over there. And they would go round and go, oh, you dropped a empty bag of crisps. Or empty bag of chips if you're in America. Empty bag of crisps. You dropped your McDonald's wrapper there. Pick that shit up or I will friggin' shoot you. No, that is not what it's like. They have pride in themselves and a collective knowledge that, they actually give a shit about their neighbours. They really do. They put us all to absolute shame. There's lots of things that are wrong with the country, absolutely. There's just as many things that are wrong with these islands that we live upon and America as well. It's just so happens that we believe a crap more shit that our government says in the newspapers. I mean, who believes that all Russians are spies? Do you believe that? Do you? Do you believe that all Chinese are spies? Do you? Really? Huh? Okay. If you do, that's your opinion. I don't. Personally, nope. Don't. Not a chance. No way. But that's just what happens. That is just what happens in the grand scheme of things. The world is a bit silly. A bit silly to say the least. But yes, there we go. Roll up your sleeves to tidy Britain. Absolutely. Let's go and do it and show the world that we're capable of picking up our own shit. That's wonderful. Let's go on to the Times. The Times, test match noises will enhance the sound of leather on willow. What? Are they telling me they're just going to put sound effects in? What the hell is this? Stamp duty holiday to rebuild economy. Okay, let's read. The Times reports that the Treasury has drawn up plans to temporarily exempt most homeowners from paying any stamp duty. The tax people pay when buying some properties. Chancellor Rishi Sunak will reveal plans to lift the threshold at which stamp duty is paid from 125,000 to as much as 500,000. Elsewhere, it pictures a Prime Minister meeting two nurses who treated him from COVID-19 at an event celebrating the NHS's 72nd birthday. I swear to God, great nurses, great people. Stop laughing at his shit jokes. He is not Barry, okay? Barry's jokes are far superior. Come and meet Barry, he'll make you laugh better. Virus could mean an extra 35,000 deaths from cancer. Wow. That's tragic. See that there, look. I can't highlight it because it's a picture. That's scary. So very scary. Right. Let's have a quick look at the chit chat. Cognac is saying, kind of reminds me of the sorcerer in the movie. He'd be 2,000 years old, definitely a huge gap there. It's cause of American Dad, the episode with the Chinese dress up like the CIA and go around. Does anybody know the numbers for the launch codes? Media really helps. People believe in the funniest things. Yeah, you're right. It's down to media conditioning a lot of the time. Daily Telegraph, cash for firms that hire young trainees. Arts given 1.5 billion rescue fund. Tory row over plans to keep Huawei kit in the UK network until 2029. So the Chancellor's to announce that companies will be paid cash as well, cash bonuses by the government to hire young people as trainees, according to the Daily Telegraph. The paper says the scheme aims to alleviate post-coronavirus unemployment and is the first time firms will receive direct government subsidies for taking on trainees. Meh, I'm not against that. I'm really not against that. I think it's a good thing. And you know, when we go back to the arts, like museums and venues and things all getting more money, that's good. It's good for the culture. It's good for how we deal with things in this country. Makes me feel a bit warm and fuzzy. And you know, I want to turn around and say, you know, the Tories aren't that bad. I didn't mean it. It's not true. They're wankers. They're terrible people. You know, they're not real conservatives. They're Tories. Tories, I tell you. We're nearly done. Financial Times. As you can see, the Financial Times is a wonderful colour and is the same colour as my bookcase. You see that? Right there? Look at that. All my lovely books up on the wall. The same colour as the Financial Times. That was a complete fluke that happened, but we like it anyway. What does the Financial Times say? Wirecard's core Europe and US business was in the red for years. Holy crap. Really? They just get... Wow. Most companies trade for that like that, though. A lot of companies trade in the red. Okay, the Financial Times reports German payments group Wirecard's core business in Europe and the Americas has been loss-making for years, despite portraying itself as a highly profitable business. The group collapsed into insolvency last month after revealing that 1.9 billion euros, which is 1.7 billion pounds, in its accounts probably did not exist. Ooh, that's interesting. And the Daily Star, is this the last one? Yes, it looks like it. Daily Star, here we go. Dig out your brollies, folks. Summer washout forecasters predict weeks of rain as the weather bomb hits. Weather bomb. And it's not the nice one. Yeah, well, do you know something? That's good. Here we go. Oh my god, does that actually... Hang on, I need to bring this up on a bigger bit for you to see. Does that really say Kanye? I'm next president. Kanye means something completely different in Scotland. It's like, can you get me a cup of tea? Can you get me something to eat? Can you shut the fuck up, you daft wee bam? You're not going to be the next president. You know, you're not even in the running to be the next president. Can you shut the fuck up? It's like Priti Patel, you know. You're pretty stupid, lassie. That was a pretty awful thing to say. Can you shut up? I would love to put them both side by side so I could say that to them. That was pretty awful. Can you shut up? Sorry. Ah, dear. Let's take another pill. Summer washout. Okay. So dig out your brolly, says the Daily Star. It reports forecasters are predicting weeks of rain. It says the weather bomb, bringing possibly the wettest July of all time, has begun moving across Britain. There you have it. You know, what can I say? It's crazy. And Homes Under the Hammer. I wonder if that is about, like, it can't possibly be the statue. Daily. I'm gonna look that up. We'll go to Solo. We'll go back to here just now. Look, I'm very dark today. Well, that's because I don't have a light on. Hold on a second. Oh, there you go. You can see my face now. You can. Oh, that's weird. As soon as I put this light on, I started to get a hissing sound coming through my headphones. Weird. Right, I am going to quickly look up where is it? Holmes Under the Hammer Daily Star article. Holmes Under the Hammer Daily Star. I hope it's, I mean, the way that it's spelled. Okay. HOLMES Under the Hammer. Because we've got a statue in Edinburgh of Sherlock Holmes, and it kind of looks, that particular statue looks like that one there. Daily Star. I hope that they're, because they removed it from Holmes Under the Hammer host. No. Okay. Right, it does say it's HOLM. Yes. No. And I have spelled it correctly. Holmes Under the Hammer. I wonder if we just do that. Holmes Under the Hammer, Edinburgh. No, see, this is all about residences as opposed to anything else. Let's see. Holmes statue, Edinburgh. Because they removed it when they were doing some work. I wonder if they've put it back yet. Let's have a quick look. No, that's TripAdvisor. We don't want TripAdvisor. We don't want TripAdvisor. No, we don't. Right, so the question is, where is the statue just now of Sherlock Holmes? Well, they took it down because they were doing a lot of work around in the area, building work, and didn't want it to be damaged. I think they're going to move it somewhere else. Now there's nothing there. I'm going to have to go and actually sneak a peek at the paper itself. I wonder if we can just look that up actually. Daily Star today. Just look that up. Daily Star latest news. It's bound to have something in here. Girl pregnant at 13 gives birth prematurity after previously claiming boy 10 was the dad. Excellent article. Yes, that is awful, to say the least. Right, okay, let's see. No. There is nothing on the Daily Star's website for this whatsoever. Nope. Okay, let's go right back to the top. News. Let's just click on the news. See what comes up. Yeah, I don't. This is awful. Claiming that 10-year-old dad is 10-year-old just to fuck off. Shut up. I cannot see anything at all about Sherlock Holmes or Holmes Under the Hammer. That's a shame. I really wanted to know. What? Okay, right. This I am going to show you just now. I'm just going to let you read this headline from the Daily Star yourself. Gamer sues Twitch for 20 million as sexual contact has caused chaffing. Chaffing. Because Twitch is responsible for the vigorous grip that he actually has. Wow. I'm sorry to put that in your morning coffee this morning. Okay, but really, some people have no clue. There's nothing there about Sherlock Holmes at all. Absolutely nothing. Daily Star is a fun paper, indeed. There's nothing there. I was going to use my phone. I didn't do this yesterday. Where is my? I thought my Kindle app up and running. Obviously, I don't. So we're going to quickly download my Kindle app again, and so I can read directly from my book to you guys, the third poem, and the little blurb that goes with it as well. There we go. Kindle. Yes, I didn't. I had it non-downloaded. I think it's look at that. It's still really dark. That's no good. That's no good. I had a great time on Ripples last night. It was a little bit on the. Hang on. There we go. It was a little bit quiet. What can I say? It was definitely a bit quieter than it usually is, and I met this incredible guy. Where's his name again? Hold on. 1 second. Hiya. And oh. We need to go to my. We need to get rid of you, and we need to go to my channel. Thank you very much. Nope, we don't want to share. We want to get rid of you. And Mojax Happy. There we go. And where's my alerts? There they are. No, here we go. Yes, Andre de Bonk. Andre de Bonk. He's from the Ukraine. He had fantastic overlays, and wow, he was very articulate. I went back and had a good chat with him about stuff. It was really good. He was a really decent bloke and a half. Hey, look, we got it. Hang on, you won't be able to see it. Hang on. Oh no. Yes, what's that? What? Hey? All right. Okay. We need to go right back to the very front of the book. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I've got the book is up. I got it on my Kindle. Hang on. Here we go. Look, there it is. There, 20 by me. My little book of poems, which is great. We've done the first little blurb. We've done the Thistle Alone. We've done the Well of My Heart, and this is one that I've actually done before. There's a lot of poems which I've read before, but I'm going to read every one of them in the order that they're in the book just now. And hold on a second. If you want to, I'll put this in the chat. If you want to buy this on Kindle, www.radioapocalypse.live/20. There you go. That link there, if it works as a link, or if you just put in radioapocalypse.live/20, that will take you to the Amazon page for purchasing it. It's at the lowest price I possibly can. It wasn't a money making thing for me. It was get over an artistic I can't think of the word for it. A wordsmith that can't think of a word. To get over a hurdle, an artistic hurdle, a blockage of feeling that I couldn't put my work out there. So yeah, that's what it is. The one that we're going to read this morning though is called La Bella Luna. Okay, let's read the blurb for La Bella Luna. Fresh out of the shower, so very late at night, the darkness in my room was naturally lit, illuminated by the silver light of a full moon in a cloudless sky. I was very lucky because my bedroom is at the back of my house, and the moon kind of passes over the sky, over the houses, straight out of there. So when it's a full moon in a clear sky, it's almost like daylight in my bedroom. It's astounding. My bedroom faces the path our moon follows most nights, and this particular winter's night, the moon was very, very bright. I was missing my lady very much, she being in Moscow and I in Edinburgh. It felt lonely, but in reality it was not, because as I gazed upon the starry night that was filled with a busy sky of satellites, planes, and who knows what else, I understood my lady and I were sharing the same view, the same natural ceiling above us both. We live under the same sky, and that made us so much closer in spirit, albeit physical geography remained a challenge. My lady wife being from Moscow, but being from Russia, not she lived in Moscow, so we were thousands of miles apart, but we shared the same ceiling. So this is La Bella Luna. La Bella Luna. La Bella Luna, in my sky. I look out of the window and you fill my eye, my gaze fixated, as here I lie. What are you doing so way up high? Colourful thoughts, they do fly, to see the light so far from I. But you can see it and identify the same view to quantify with your eyes upon in your sky. La Bella Luna. Very short, very sweet. I'm going to read it again. Okay, this was an experiment in words for me again. It's one verse long, and the rhyming beat stanzas had the same sound, like sky, eye, lie, identify, all these words. These are the rhyming, linking parts of it all. So it's almost like a mantra. Okay. La Bella Luna in the sky. I look out from my window and you fill my eye, my gaze fixated as here I lie. What are you doing so way up high? Colourful thoughts, they do fly to see the light so far from I. But you can see it and identify the same view to quantify with your own eyes upon the sky. La Bella Luna. There you go. Morning poetry from Mojax Happy. Indeed, indeed. So I like poetry. I am a craftsman of words, a wordsmith that enjoys writing poems, and I have, as you are well aware, have actually excuse me, done that collab fusion with our favourite Twinkie the Llama, and I want to hand those over to you as soon as possible, so you can experience the beautiful swirling imagey colours and wonderfulness that is Twinkie the Llama's art when she's not drawing llamas and her kids' books. It's definitely worth it all. Let's have a quick look. I have a message. Who's that message from? Oh, look, Andre de Bonk followed me on my Mojax Happy one. Amazing. And I do believe that there's a message in I think this is from Cognac. Cognac sends me messages. Yes. Here we go. I set a reminder. I'll be watching your morning shows, realising it's 2 hours I go to bed, and staying active to evening shows. Wow. I think it's great, Cognac, that you are here watching the show in the morning. It's wonderful. And tonight I'm going to send a message to the boys, to the co-hosts, that we're going to move out of Discord chat and back to the camera-based one, but we'll be in podcast mode on the camera one, because I want to experiment in having a look at how that is going to affect the way that we chat. I think that it's going to be easier. I think that having Discord open actually does have more pressure on the old chip. So I'm going to go and set that up after the show we finished this morning. Yep, we're just about wrapped up for the day. We've been on for about 45 minutes, a wee bit less, but we're done. So tonight, 10:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, we will be back here to talk about the wonderful Big Trouble in Little China on our round table show with Barry, with Jason, and with Cognac as well. We will all be looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly for this. There is bound to be an amazing bunch of facts, interesting things about the show. And did you know, I'm sure that there was another film, either a prequel or yeah, there was supposed to be Dwayne Johnson supposed to be coming up and doing a Big Trouble in Little China follow-up, but do you know something, as much as I think they should leave it alone, as much as I would like to actually see Dwayne Johnson taking on the Kurt Russell character. I think that would be, he's the only one I think that would have the comic value, but he's too shiny. He's too shiny, and he's too muscly. He's too big to have that slender sort of like Kurt Russell appearance for it all. But I'm sure there was another film to do with Big Trouble in Little China. Similar films to. Okay. No, I'm sure that there was another one, like something. It's not Kangaroo Jack, but is there a prequel? To Big Trouble in Little China? No. No. There's nothing there. I am going to go and look for that afterwards. But yeah. Right, and yeah, I've got a great some great excuse me, interesting facts to pull up about that. I have top 10 things you did not know about Big Trouble in Little China to talk about tonight. So yeah, we are pretty much done. We can bring up. Where's the music? Where's the damn music? There it is. We can play the banjo. There we go, because we're just about finished. Ding diddle ding dong ding diddle dang ding. Ding diddle ding dong dong. I like banjos. Last pill. Remember, if you see Kanye West in America today, ask him if he can shut the fuck up about being president. Can you just shut it? I thought that was the best line of the day on the papers. Okay, see you tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching back just now, thank you for joining us watching back. I appreciate it. Please leave a like and a little comment, even if it's a bad comment. I don't care. I give you digital hugs anyway. I don't mind. I've got a thick skin. So yeah. Take care. See you guys tonight.